Welcome to final ceremony of English Access Civil Engagement Program in Slavyansk and Bakhmut. Yulia?
Okay, sorry, but you see a different name on my computer because I'm using not my personal computer today. I'm Yulia, yeah, but you see a different name. So we welcome everybody to our final ceremony, and we're glad to announce that we have finished the great program, which happened due to the U.S. Embassy in Kiev of Ukraine and due to the United States Department of State. And our program is called the English Access Alumni Program, which was focused to support the civic engagement projects in our territory, in the eastern part of Ukraine. So the program was to encourage alumni network in professional development and the civic involvement by supporting alumni who initiated the programs that supported civil society involvement in Ukraine. We had a number of students who were enrolled and who actively participated and who were able to develop the civic engagement skills in different online community service initiatives. And all that program was supported by the alumni students who led the trainings for our younger students. And we guided them. And we are very happy because we had the supervision of our online American supervisors, Jordan and Anna, and we are very thankful to them and everybody. So I think that all of our students who were involved, they were able to provide not only English language trainings, but they shared their different skills. And of course, they learned some new computer skills. And of course, they obtained new skills. So, well, I think that all the skills that we have learned, not only the students, but the teachers, I think, we will be able to use them in our further development practices of leadership. And what was good that everybody learned how it is to be a mentor. We also worked in peers, in peer-to-peer pairs, and we also work in teams. And I think it was not only a positive effect on everybody involved, on all students, but it will be a positive effect on the whole society. Smaller communities, of course, in each city where we've got such a program, but of course, in a broader way, in our country. I think that's the beginning. And our alumni students, they started this initiative. They learned how it is really to be a leader, yeah, how to help others. And so I'm very thankful to those who volunteered. And I think everybody is thankful to those due to whom this program took place, yeah, and successfully is finishing. Well, thank you.
Thank you so much, Yulia. And I want to welcome to active participation our dear guests from American Embassy, from Ukraine. We have speakers today, and they are these people who supported us during this year. Tim Collins, Regional English Language Officer, U.S. Embassy in Ukraine. Lilia Shila, Cultural Affairs Assistant, U.S. Embassy in Ukraine. John Charles, English Language Fellow. Anna Chiriani Dean, Virtual English Language Fellow, Seattle, USA. Vera Pavlova, Access Program Coordinator, non-governmental organization assistance. Andriy Haidamashka, country director, PH International Ukraine, and Alexandra Bezruchka, assistant, PH International Ukraine. Thank you so much for being with us today. And of course, with us today are our great Access alumni students from Slovyansk and Bakhmut, and Access pupils from Slovyansk and Bakhmut. And with you also your teachers, your trainers, Yulia Gordienko and Marina Shevchenko. I want to welcome our wonderful guest from US Embassy, Professor Timothy Collins, for welcoming word, and we are glad that he is with us from United States.
Well, thank you. It's really great to be here with you today. On behalf of the U.S. Embassy Kyiv, I'm so pleased to congratulate everyone in our Access Civic Engagement Project in Slovyansk and Bakhmut. The U.S. Embassy in Ukraine is very proud of the young people here today, both students who completed our Access program and are now in the Alumni program, as well as English learners they served in their communities. We commend the active engagement, your dedication to learning, and your commitment to community and country. We're grateful to everyone who's worked to make this program possible over the last year. So on behalf of the Embassy, I want to give special thanks to community leaders such as Vera Pavlova, head of the NGO Assistance, who's the Access coordinator, Access teachers Marina Shevchenko and Yulia Gordienko, our partners at Project Harmony, including Andrei Haidamashko and Alexandra Bezruchka, English Language Fellow Anna Chiriani Dean, and English Language Fellow John Charles, all the parents and other family members who are here today. Education works because families are involved. And of course, the Embassy's own Lilia Shilo, who works tirelessly on Access and is its heart and soul in Ukraine. The Access Alumni Civic Engagement Program wouldn't exist here without you and your support. As you know, this is a challenging time for Ukraine and the world. So let me assure you that we stand with Ukraine now as we have always. The White House recently announced that the United States is shipping vaccines to Ukraine so that life can return to normal. We know that online learning has been challenging at times, but we also know that you've risen to the occasion and even developed new skills that we can benefit from as we build back to a safer environment. Access is one of the ways we work, is only one of the ways that we work with Ukraine. With Access, we have programs in Bakhmut, Lysychansk, Kharkiv, Mariupol, Kramatorsk, Slovyansk, Severodonetsk, and Starobilsk in the east, as well as programs in Berdyansk, Dnipro, Izmail, Kherson, Mykolaiv, Odessa, and Zaporizhia in the south. With the Access Civic Engagement programs, we have programs in Bakhmut, Lysychansk, Mariupol, Slovyansk, and Severodonetsk. In Slovyansk, we've had an English language fellow who's with us here today, Jean, as well as Anna, who we added to this program to provide additional support. English is the language which keeps the modern world working. In this program, you've learned English and so much more. And so I would again like to thank you and just say that the Access program promotes the study of English as a road to Ukraine's prosperous European future. We're glad that you have the skills to be part of that future. Congratulations to everyone.
Thank you so much. I hope all hope you give for us will be realized with a great generation of Ukrainians. Yulia, could you please introduce our next guest? Thank you, Timothy.
Yes. I would like to introduce our virtual English language fellow, Anna Chiriani Dean, for a welcome word. Anna, we are glad you're with us, and we're very thankful you've been working with us.
Well, I am so happy to be here, and I'm so happy that I had a chance to work with you over the last several months. It is so lovely to see all of your faces here today. We have our students, non-access and access. We have alumni of the access program. And we have our wonderful lead teachers and all of our project organizers all in one place. When you see people together like this, you really come to realize how big and important this kind of project is. So, you know, I feel like I've only seen just a small glimpse of all the wonderful work that Access does. I only started working on this civic engagement project in late February, I think. So even in just about 4 months or so, I saw how every participant in this project, from the lead teachers to the alumni to individual students, you all have shown such great leadership and engagement in this project's mission. The Bakhnmut and Slovyansk groups, you put an enormous amount of work into this. Collaborating with the lead teachers and alumni was such a pleasure for me. They brought lots of creative and inspiring ideas to the table, and I was truly amazed by how well they worked together to bring these lessons to life. For me, it was, I felt that I was able to support you, but also you were just so independent and worked so well together that it really wasn't so hard for me. It was just a joy. It's thanks to Yulia, Marina, and their group of dedicated alumni that students were able to not just learn English, but also explore interesting and important topics in today's society. I had so much fun preparing lessons and talking about movies and mysteries and media literacy, volunteering, and much more. But of course, I need to also recognize that not only were the lead teachers and alumni invested in the classes, the students themselves were always engaged and active in the lessons, always prepared to learn about US culture and tackle big questions. The students' hard work is really what brought significance to each of the lessons. So I would like to just end by saying you all worked so hard this year, and you should be proud of the work you have done. You took on a new challenge, you expanded your English skills, and you built a stronger community together along the way. I hope you will carry these lessons forward with you as you continue with your education and your careers. So thank you for involving me in this wonderful project, and congratulations to everybody.
Thank you, Anna, so much. Yeah, thank you for your advice, for constant work, not depending on time shift, yeah, for your wonderful ideas for our lessons, for websites that you shared with us. It is really cool to work with you, and we hope to see you again at our classes. And I want to welcome Andriy Herdamashka, Country Director of PH International Ukraine, for a welcome word. Andrew.
Yeah. Thank you, Marina. Thank you, Yulia. And good afternoon to everyone. Good morning to Tim and Anna. It's early morning for you there, and it's challenging time, of course. But we would like to thank everyone for participating in this ceremony today, and introduce you a little bit to the Access alumni programs supported by the US Embassy in Ukraine. This is the fourth program, actually, and we have had several earlier programs in Ukraine that make this program successful. The very first Access alumni program took part in 2017-2018, and it was called Access Alumni Technology Training Program, implemented in 3 locations: in Chernihivka, Zaporizhzhia Oblast, in Poltava, and in Vinnytsia. And 46 Access alumni graduated from that program with improved English language and IT skills, because that program was focused on developing IT skills and learning IT-related English language. The next program was implemented in 2018-2019. It was called Access Alumni Leadership Program, implemented in Slovyansk, Kramatorsk, and Odessa. And again, there was 50 Access alumni who graduated from that program and who managed to develop leadership skills such as teamwork, leadership, cooperation. The students attended both language classes and also were engaged in community service assistance to child shelter, environmental programs, and other community service programs. And these programs led to another Access alumni programs, which are called Access Alumni Civic Engagement Programs in 2019 and then in 2020. And we would like everyone, all Access alumni, to thank you for your active support and participation in this program. And I know that some Access alumni participated in several of those programs. So you develop a lot of experience, and you can now share your experience with other students, especially students who never attended Access classes. And I also would like to thank you, dear students, new students to the Access, for your interest to learning English, learning culture and traditions of the United States, and your active participation in programs helping your communities. And we hope that these programs will serve as example to other members of your community and make them better. Also, I would like to introduce my colleague, Alexandra, who is also with us in this event, and thank her for this active role and participation in support to this project. Alexandra, you could also add something what I might miss.
Sandri, yeah, I want to add just a few words. I want to congratulate our dear students and alumni. It's a pleasure for me to see your success and achievements in this program. This project was a really wonderful opportunity for school children and great experience for Access alumni. Our guests have already said how much you learned during this period. So use new skills and knowledge, because it will help you not only with your studies, but also with your another achievements in your life. So I wish you good luck, and of course thanks to our dear teachers and local partners. Thanks for your hard work, and congratulate everyone. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alexandra, for your support and your great skill as hardworkingness. Thank you, Andrew and Alexandra. And I want to welcome our honorable guest. We have been having classes with virtual English language fellows from United States. And during this year, they provide us with wonderful activities on leadership, developing our media literacy skill. We destroyed gender stereotypes together. We created challenges in Facebook. We watched videos. We discussed them. We found propaganda in local newspaper. We did so many cool things, and I'm thankful for you. And next guest is John Charles, English language fellow, please.
Good morning, everyone. I want to say what a privilege and an honor it has been to have been working with Slovyansk, the students in Slovyansk and Bakhmut and Kramatorsk, and the projects we collaborate on in terms of theatrical productions, in terms of incorporating new ideas into lessons, since many of the Slovyansk students are preparing to be teachers themselves in the future. And we always had discussions on how can we incorporate new ideas, such as whether it's drama, whether it's music, whether it's pictures, art, museums. And it's been wonderful to see the students that I met 2 years in fall 2019 grow and become practically adults, and they're ready to start teaching. So it's really an honor for me to have been able to participate in the development of future leaders of Ukraine and really our future world leaders. And so it's been a fantastic and humbling experience for me. And I know that I'm particularly proud. I don't want to name names, but I'm so proud of all the students that I've worked with, and I see such bright futures ahead of them. And I get emotional, and it's amazing. It makes me feel really happy that I spent the past 2 years doing this, being able to participate in this project.
Thank you so much, Ran. Would you like to do the first activity with our Access pupils and Access alumni? A short warming up, yeah?
Sure. So this past month, we've been working with the idea of how can we incorporate music into our lessons. And so students, I see a couple of familiar faces that I see now. What does music have an effect on you? Give me 2 ways in which music can affect how you're feeling on a certain day. Can anyone tell me how music affects them?
Rock. Rock music.
Rock music. So how does it make you feel? What are some emotional feelings that you feel when you hear music? Anyone?
I think that music is a rock music because he very hard and you can feel
energy.
Energy, yes, energy.
Okay, good. So it feels energy. Anyone else? Dasha, Sophia, jump
Oh,
in.
I can play. Oh,
yes.
I like very much jazz. I feel in jazz very big relax. I relax in this music. Yes, this music is very beautiful. As hell.
Okay. Anyone else? So we've got some music can give you energy, like hard rock. Some music can make you feel relaxing. Anyone else? Well, how does their favorite songs, or how does their favorite song affect them? How does different types of music can affect you? Anyone else? One last person.
Yeah, I can probably take it. Yeah. So I like pop music, and it let me feel like alive, and I like singing when I am alone in the room, and just also it's energy, and I just feel alive, and it's really cool.
Okay, guys. So if Marina, I can share, or I can show some things on my screen. I'm gonna share. I'm going to or actually, I don't think I have to. I'm going to play a few bars. Let me know if you can hear it. I'm going to play a few bars of some music, and I want you guys to tell me what feeling are you feeling when you hear this music? Okay.
Okay.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, don't say 'cause I know I'm cute. Louis down to my drawers, LV all on my shoes. I be dripping so much sauce, got a bit looking like Grey Goose.
Okay, so how does a song like that make you feel? Anybody? What are some of the emotions that you're feeling when you hear that beat?
I feel some energy and positive, a lot of positive.
Okay, positive energy. Okay, anyone else?
You can dance with this music.
Yeah. Maybe you
Why
could.
not? Yeah.
Anyone else? So this music can help you wake up in the morning, gives you energy. What else?
We feel happy, and when we are in a bad mood, we feel much better immediately.
Okay, maybe some people could even study to it. Okay, so let's hear something else.
It's cool to walk on the streets hearing that music because you can pretend like you're in a movie.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Okay, so here's another beat.
Why don't you say so? Didn't even notice your punches had to roll. You got to keep it focused. You wanna say so? Didn't have to notice. Keeping me in the moment. Why did you?
Okay, so that's another beat. How does that song make what feelings does that song evoke? Some people who didn't talk yet. How does that song make you feel?
I think that's music good to go a walk. Because
for a walk, okay.
Because she not как не веселая и не грустная.
You guys can use Google Translate if you want to get the word if you want.
Not sad, but not happy. Yeah, we can say.
Not sad. Okay. Anyone else?
Our Access alumni, please help with translation. Do your job.
Anastasia, anybody? Any other thoughts on how that made you feel?
Well, I think it's still energy song. I don't know, but it's more relaxing and maybe like harmonic, organic energy. I don't know, like it's kind of this.
Okay, so here's something different. How's that one? I didn't want to stop because I really like that beat. I like jazz. So what do you guys think of that? How did that song? How did that make you feel?
It's beautiful. It's
Yeah.
It's beautiful and so yeah.
Do you think you could study to this music, or maybe it would be too distracting? Sometimes I like to study to jazz, but not if I like it too much. What else? How else? Yes?
I think it allows you to think about something deep and important at the same time. It doesn't distract you, maybe on the contrary.
Okay, that's great. So Dasha doesn't distract her too much. Anyone else?
I feel myself like in a good restaurant. It makes me relax.
Exactly. Wow, that's a great picture, Montavi. That's a great picture. I'm feeling myself in a restaurant or in a nice cafe, ordering some strong coffee and maybe a pastry, and I like that. Yeah, This is definitely Starbucks music. Okay, so here's something else. What do you guys think of this one? Okay, guys, let's have some new vocabulary word. How did this beat affect you? What do you think of in your head when you hear these rhythms? Anyone?
I think it's a good to sing along to karaoke with your friends.
Definitely karaoke time. Okay, I like that idea. Okay, anyone else?
I think it is on from some shopping mall, like just for background.
Oh, shopping mall music. Okay, that could be a positive. Elevator music or music in your or music that helps you shop. Actually, you can hear it in the store. Sometimes department stores will play music that they think will make you want to buy. So that's a good thing. So very good observation. And I think my last one, I want to know what you guys think of this. Okay, guys. So, what do you think? How does this song, how does this rhythm, this instrumental make you feel? What are the emotions you're feeling when you hear this?
This music for competition.
Okay, competitive. Oh, gets you energy. Competitive music. What else? That's a new one. Anyone else? Come on, guys.
I think it's music from circus.
From the circus? Okay, looks like a circus music performance. Like it's like you're like on a big show or a performance and everything.
Yeah,
so
big show. Big show or circus.
Exactly, a big show or circus. Okay. Anyone? Any last thoughts on what does this music evoke from you?
I guess it could be a good song for opening our today's ceremony at the beginning.
Exactly. Well, I like the huge horns and stuff. Okay, guys. Well, so again, to my future teachers, here's a way in which music can be incorporated into your lesson to make the students use vocabulary such as emotion and how they feel, and it can lead to another lesson. So what do you guys think of using music as an idea for an English lesson? My future teachers out there, Dasha, what do you think?
Well, yeah, I think it's a good idea. It also helps to distract, maybe to make the atmosphere a little bit friendly and easier to break the ice between the students.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you. And Dasha is one of our future teachers. She's going to be going places very soon, and as well as all my other students. So I'm so proud of you, and so proud to have been able to this past year collaborate, work with you, and learn with you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Jean, for your wonderful activity. And I hope that everyone who is present at our final ceremony will have only positive emotions. And I wish you success in this. Today, we prepared some presentations about impressions of the program from Access Alumni. And first of all, I want to introduce the smallest, those who have been studying for 1 year, Access pupils, and they will tell you some impressions from the program and their future plans, or how this program helps them in their life. Zahar, you are welcome, please. Zahar Popov is from Bakhmut.
Hello, everyone. I would like to share my experience being Access pupil. All the classes were really cool. We did exercise on developing our leadership skills with teacher and Access alumni. We played online games, made presentation. It was really amazing for me. Now I'm feeling confident as I can participate in any webinar and training online. We did a course on media literacy. We made interviews or classmates. The most important for me was that I stayed at home and I could practice my English. We study vocabulary and grammar, played online board games. We had debate club. We discussed social problems. I'm very thankful.
Thank you, Zahar. Thank you so much. I hope you will use your knowledge in your future. Sonichka, could you please tell some words? Sonia Shapoval is from Slovyansk. Briefly, your expectations, maybe impressions, some thoughts.
Hi. I learned many different kinds of sports. I learned how to keep a healthy way of life. I meet new friends and we helped people. I like that as lessons. We many exercises and meet friends from the USA.
Thanks. Thank you so much. And we have also Irina Petrenko from Bakhmut.
I'm very thankful to Access Civil Engineering program for a grant opportunity to study the English language and participate in civil development in the east of Ukraine. For us, it is very important. We are new generation who want to make Ukraine powerful, and I want to represent my country in confederates abroad. I need the English language. At class, we learned how to be confident and not be afraid to speak in chats. Create challenges and practice public speaking. I am very thankful.
Thank you so much. Thank you. And it's very nice to work with you as well. And let me introduce Victoria Anduhova from Slovyansk. Vika, some words about your results, yeah, or expectations.
At classes, we discussed in English topics relate to development of leadership, tolerance. We studied human rights, developed media literary skills. We debate on topics about gender, race, equality of elections. We also studied much how to make environment better and help people with special needs. We did challenges online. I think this program helped myself and be a clever person.
Thank you so much. Yes, we know you are, and we wish you success. And now I want to welcome our Access alumni who prepared presentation for our final ceremony. And we start with Access alumni from Slovyansk. Diana Shalashnaia, and her report is participation in community service projects with Access alumni and Access students. You're welcome.
Hello, everyone. I'm really glad to be here today on this closing ceremony. I will be using two devices, so I will be looking back and forth to my laptop. I hope you will be able to see it. All right. And I would like to present you some activities that we did with Access program this year, including Access from Slovyansk, Bakhnmut, Kramatorsk, Access alumni, and Access current students. So let's start with some projects that did in October. In October, I conducted Flex program rotations since I'm Flex program alumni and program alumni. I encouraged our Access program students from Bakhmut, Slovyansk, Kramatorsk to apply to the program, and I conducted multiple presentations about American culture, values, education system, and community service. I'm not sure. Probably you see my presentation?
Yeah.
I do not see it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it's loading. Okay. Let's pass to next activity in October. I also mentioned about sponsor programs such as Fulbright or UCU, GS, UWC. We know that these programs will be really valuable for our future. And after Access, we can do a lot of different programs as well. In November, I organized a Thanksgiving decoration workshop for Access program students for the youngest, and it was really interesting since it was their first Thanksgiving. And as you can see, we made different kinds of turkeys. We made fluffy turkeys. We made turkeys Oreo. Some create methods of teaching English, combining American culture. We talked about Thanksgiving, and of course, we had fun, which is maybe the primary goal of our meetings. And it was my goal, actually. Then in December, we had a lecture about bullying prevention. And we talked about the experience of bullying, how common it is in Spain. We create possible solutions for such problems, teen pressure and bullying. And of course, it's really important for us to know what is nowadays and how we can cope with it. December was really full of activities. The Secret Santa gift exchange for Access students, not only our region, but from all over Ukraine, including Access. And we brought a lot of people together. We discussed American culture, Christmas, traditions, holidays, and of course, exchanged some cute gifts with each other to unite our big Access family. In January, we had a movie night with Access and Flex students and alumni, and we watched BAFTA movies during the online British Film Festival. And also we discussed it in common chat. It was in English, and now we know a little bit more about the best movies of 2021. In February and May, we created our YouTube channel where you can currently find 2 videos about tips to become eco-friendly from Access and Flex, and Easy English, 5 tips to improve your English language skills. And of course, it was really supported by the Access community, and we are really glad to be sharing our knowledge and experience in English, and to see such great feedback from Access in Donetsk Oblast. And of course, we organized charitable online shows. I am fond of theater, and it was my pleasure to create The Gift of the Magi in December and Jane Eyre in March. Access students actively participated, came to shows, supported our ideas, and of course, since these show charitable. We fundraised money for the hospital in the Western Ukraine. And this was, of course, really fun, English learning plus leadership skills. And that's all of our active projects for this year. It was very active. It was full of emotions, full of different experience. And thank you for your attention. I'm really glad to be here and to be with Access for so many years.
Thank you, Diana, for your great activities and our classes. And I want to introduce your Access alumni from Slovyansk. Daria Paprotskaya is a current source to Access student volunteering for the English Alumni Civil Engagement activity, and Access alumni Yuri Shevchenko, Access in Slovyansk.
Hello everyone, today we want to discuss gender stereotypes, but first let's define the meaning. So, what is a gender stereotype for each of you? Unfortunately, we face the stereotypes every day, and our task is to find them. That's why let's play a small game where we will match stereotypes to the gender, boys or girls, and you should say how we can break them. For example, you can see two colors, pink and blue. What do you think? Which colors is boys and which color is girls one?
You can answer, guys.
I think was pink is girls color, and blue is man color.
Okay.
Yes, but to tell the truth, each person has a right to choose their favorite color regardless of the gender. Yes?
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
So next slide.
Yeah, let's move next. And here you can see how's work. So your task is also to answer which stereotype is that. So to what gender we can say, yeah, when we talk about cooking, cleaning, it's about mostly about woman or about men.
That's woman.
Woman, okay. But do you think men also can cook and cook well?
Yeah, he can, but he can't do a big, ну, как большое блюдо.
A big dish.
A big dish, yes. He can only пожарить яичницу.
Fry an egg.
Stir an egg, yes.
Okay, and is
most time in work to, ну, чтобы в семье были продукты.
to earn money, yeah, for your family. Okay, and does anybody here in our Zoom conference have a father or grandfather who cooks, like usually? Yuri, what about you? Probably.
My mother cooks usually, but
do you personally cook, Yuri? Do you like
yes.
cooking?
Yes, I like cooking. I boil spaghetti. I boil a porridge, some porridges, and salad, cut a salad.
So you are a good cook, as I see.
Yes.
Yes, thank you. But it's really true. Women can be really also tired after work and they don't have so much time for cooking, cleaning. That's why men can help them. And it's totally fine. Let's move next. Here we can see.
Next slide. Who is the most strong?
Men, because it's biology, как там, ну как, биолог.
Physically, they are more active, you mean? Yeah, biologically. Okay.
Do you know anybody who like playing sports like volleyball, basketball, and etc.?
Maybe you, somebody of you likes playing volleyball, for
Yes.
example. I like volleyball too much. What about others?
I like, but I can't play in volleyball.
I very like volleyball because it is interesting and team's game.
Yes, that's absolutely right. Volleyball, it's a team play game. Okay, so as you can see, women can be also strong, yeah, and do some physical exercises. Okay, what about this one? It's raising children. Yes, also family question. So who usually, especially when children are young, raises children, mother or father?
Usually mother and your mother.
Yeah, mother and grandmother together. Okay, but do you think it will be more right when both parents take part in upbringing children?
Yes, you're right.
Why can it be useful?
To talk to men in school, obviously.
Okay, so you.
Yeah, that men that even men can raise children.
Yeah, that's right. Sons especially really also need their father. Yeah. So each parent can bring and teach something new. So it's really important to have like both parents, yes, in raising children. Okay, next one, Yuri.
Okay. Whose professions are there? Women's or men's? Guys?
Yes, we can see nurse and teacher here. Yeah, who usually takes this occupation? Is it man or woman? Who you can see at school or in movies?
As usual, it is a woman, but sometimes it is man.
Yuri?
I think in school all teacher must be a woman, but gym teacher is can be man. No, because man can большую нагрузку как бы.
He does much more physical activity, you mean, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes. Do you know any movies or TV series with male nurse or teachers?
Dr. House.
Yes.
Wow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What about teachers? Maybe you remember some modern TV series. How I Met Your Mother. Maybe has anybody heard? We can see teacher as a male, yeah, a man history teacher, and he just does just fine, right? So it's also cool when boys and men have this profession, like nurse male and teacher male. Okay, let's move next. And we have also interesting question. Who is more into cars? Yeah, who likes driving more and who drives more often? Anybody who hasn't participated yet? So who you can see every day on the roads? Yes, the drivers, men or women?
Girls.
Oh.
Really? Valerie, where are you from?
As usual, it is a man because woman, but woman also drive. They are very careful and it is better.
Yeah, okay, Valerie, what about you? Do you have anybody in your family or among your friends who drives a car, like a girl?
Yeah, my mom.
Yeah, your mom. And how do you feel? Do you feel safe with her?
Of course, of course.
Yeah, so we can see that
my mom is a really great driver.
Girls and women also are careful and good drivers, right? So it doesn't, driver license is for everyone. It doesn't depend on gender. Yeah,
I agree.
And probably the last one, it's about
Who mostly fixed things, boys or girls?
Boys.
I think was girls because fixing это ремонтировать, да?
Yeah.
Yes.
Нет, тогда men's. but girls more умные.
More умные,
Smart.
clever,
Smart,
more
yes, smart.
intelligent.
Do your mother or grandmother repair this or their own?
Кого?
Does your grandmother repair something at home?
Oh no, that's do I.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry because I have bad internet connection,
It's
and
okay.
I often don't listen what you tell me.
But what if our grandmothers, sorry, or mothers don't have husbands? I mean, like temporary scene to repair a shelf, for example, or something. Do you think women can also do this without men?
Telling your сосед.
Neighbor.
Neighbor, he can help.
Okay, but without neighbors, just a woman, for example, like me. So can I do something with my, desk or bookshelf if I don't have anybody around me? Do you think I'm capable of that?
Or skill?
Anybody who hasn't said?
I
Sophia,
don't know.
for example, what do you think?
I think both men needed to learn when we have when we need to repair, for example, socket. He can't do this without any знаний, but girls need to Google it or
Google, yeah.
Google or some books
for this.
Yeah, you're right. So as you can see, we discussed very different activities, yes, and I think the conclusion can be like this. So it doesn't depend on our gender, right? We can do all things if we just learn them. As Zahar said, yeah, we can Google them, we can gain this knowledge from somebody else, from our parents or friends. So we are capable of everything, and I wish our world to be as less as possible without these gender stereotypes, because it only complicates our life. Yeah, and thank you for attention.
Thank you, Dasha, and thank you, Yuri. You are a great tandem that represents exactly this topic, and I wish you success in your teaching activities. You are absolutely great. Let me introduce our next participant, Access alumni, Sofia Straushka, who tells you, shares her experience teaching media literacy at English second language classes. And Valeria Shalashna will do an activity on teaching media literacy skills.
Okay, thank you. Hello, everybody. I will tell you about media literacy in Slovyansk. I will share my screen. Do you see it? Okay. So media literacy. My name is Sophia. I assisted the facilitator of the course on media literacy, and we made posters and video blogs in media literacy about Slovyansk. As you know, my town suffered from propaganda, and I wanted to help people. At classes with access pupils, I taught how to find out the fake information, get to know the best strategy to differ facts from opinions, identify owners of different types of media, learn journalism standards, and get to know about freedom of press in different countries, find out also about confirmation bias, learn about different types of manipulations to be able to identify them and react on them. We found misinformation, malinformation, and disinformation in Soviet's local newspapers from 2014 to 2020. And imagine we met local reporters and journalists and told them the results of our research. I worked online in Viber groups with children of secondary schools who attended English classes in the English Access Micro Scholarship Program, and students who attended and students of Pedagogical University and Access Alumni Program helped me during online classes. I tried to improve my teaching skills, and now I want to bring new generation of Ukrainians according to the democratic standards, developing their critical thinking and media literacy skills. And I want to teach them how to distinguish fake, to analyze the source of great amount of information. Our town was attacked in 2014, and people could not write any articles, essays, or any time items of information in written forms, and moreover, couldn't express their ideas in songs and differentiate the sources of information in television, news, radio, newspapers. My goal was realized with the help of alumni program, and in Zoom conferences, we united students of secondary schools, teachers of technical schools and pedagogical college, students and alumni of the English Access Micro Scholarship Program, activities, reporters, and representatives of the City Council and members of non-governmental organizations, and we worked together on training on media literacy in April. Together, we can help to stop the informational attack. Thank you for the attention.
Thank you, Sophia, for your great activities and for short memorizing how we did it. And I hope you will do these activities in the future, because it's really necessary for our region, as the price we paid is too high. And I hope that we can stop Russian propaganda in the east of Ukraine and prevent the conflict on our territory. Thank you so much. And please, Lera, a brief activity on teaching media literacy skills. Thank you, Diana, for sharing.
Hello, my name is Lera, and I'm so happy to be here with you guys. I want to not tell, just practice you on fact or fake news. So I know that you were learning media literacy, and I have some facts, and you need to say if this true or false. So yeah, let's start. A baby born in California was named hard eyes emojis for 3 times Reina. What do you think, guys? Is this true or fake?
I think this fake.
Yeah, maybe you can say why?
Because emoji eyes, it's not realistic.
Yeah, it's not correct. So, like, yeah, I agree with you, and let's check. Yes, this is fake, yeah?
Okay.
Yes. The next slide. My internet connection is bad, so and then the pictures will be in your screen. 101-year-old man finished the marathon, and the ghost is caught stealing bagels from local bakery. What do you think? Where is fake new or true? I don't know what's happening.
Can you repeat how old?
Okay. 101-year-old.
Oh.
Man finished the marathon and ghost is caught stealing bagels from local bakery. What do you think about this?
I think it can be a true fact.
The first
Do you
one, you
believe
mean?
in ghosts?
He's an Indian, I think.
Yeah.
They can.
I hope we also will be able at the age of 100 years old. And I wish you
Yeah.
success in that. Okay, and as for the second one?
Who believe in ghosts? Personally, me not. So I think that it is false. What about you guys?
It is false.
Yeah, if it were not a person who wore a special costume for Halloween, yeah. So who could do it? Okay, facts or fake?
Yeah, yeah. This is right. The next fact. Scientists created a local network allowing 3 people to send information directly to one another's brain. And the next fact, boy rescued after tongue gets stuck to frozen pole. So what do you think? Can we share our informations to someone's brain?
Guys, be active.
I think not yet.
I
but
think that
in the future.
We don't see the
presentation.
presentation. Yeah, just wait a second, Valerie. It's okay.
Something wrong with connection.
No, it's fine.
It's a bit slow, but
Yeah,
here,
now we see it.
do.
Great.
So scientists created a local network allowing 3 people to send information directly to one another's brain. Boy rescued after tongue gets stuck to frozen pole. What do you think? Can we share our information directly to someone's brain?
I think for today it's impossible.
Yeah.
And it is not true. It is fake. And for second fact, rescued after tongue. Oh, it can be, I think.
Yeah, of course, when we put our tongue or something hold like made from the metal, we can we can stock. Yeah, you're right. And
we see the next photo. Thanks. Yeah. Valerie.
500-year-old cell phone found in ancient Rome temple, and Boston mom calls 911 over son's video game habits. What do you think?
Cell phone looks like our smartphones or not?
Yes, as our smartphone.
I think it's impossible. Yeah, but for the second picture, I think it's true. It can be.
It can be true, but it's not. This news is fake. The first one and the second one also is fake. So, thanks, you guys are very smart in the media literacy. So it's great. You can divide the news fake from real. It's great.
Thank you so much. Next participant is Елизавета Shevchenko, Access alumni from Slovyansk, and she makes a rapid sustainable development of personality at Access classes. And I will copy a question in our chat, and she will ask you this question. And while she will she is doing her, she's making her presentation, you can answer this question in a chat. Елизавета, you're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Hello, everyone. I'm happy to be here today with you, and I would like to share my presentation for today's ceremony. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do.
So today I would like to talk about the Access alumni and Access students, our work about environment and our discussions on this topic. 1 minute. And the question that Marina has mentioned is, what would you tell people if you were the Earth? For example, if I were the Earth, I would tell them not to damage the water, the air, the ozone layer that we have in order to live long lives here. And I would like to listen to your variants after my presentation, maybe. So during this year, we have discussed and talked about many topics that are connected with the environment and environmental problems like global warming, overpopulation, lack of water, ozone depletion, and many others. We have also thought and discussed possible ways of solving these issues and helping our planet. Also, we had to learn about these problems before discussing it together. So we also had some fun during this process. We had we had some fun because we had some online classes due to the pandemic, ongoing pandemic, but it didn't decreased any level of the fun that we had. And I'm happy that we were able to be together this year and enjoy our classes. Even though we had some online teaching, it didn't stop us from having fun, doing different activities and spending time together, learning something new. And after all the work we have done this year, I would like you all to do some quiz with me. As you can see, there is a task, a small one. You can read the sentences here, and you can read the words that are proposed for you, and we should complete these sentences using these words. Maybe somebody wants to volunteer to help me with it?
Guys, quicker, please.
Okay, I can. What should I do?
Maybe you can read the sentence, yes, and then try to choose the right word.
Okay, so first sentence. During the last 100 years, we have done great to the environment. During the last 100 years, we have done great damage to the environment.
Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Maybe someone else?
So there is a large chemical in our town which has polluted the river twice in the last year. What word can we put? A large chemical.
Factory.
Yeah, I heard someone told factory.
Yes.
Yeah, thank
Factory.
you.
Okay.
That's right. The government is very worried about the of our rivers and beaches. Does someone has a variant for this one?
About the pollution.
Yeah, that's right. Great job. Thank you. A lot of households, like bottles and newspapers, can be and used again. There are two variants for this one.
a lot of household pollution, like bottles and newspapers, can be recycled and used again.
Yes, thank you very much. So the fifth one, are furious with the American government for delaying measures which will reduce greenhouse gas. Something. Any volunteers?
I guess the first one will be environmentalists.
And guess?
Yes, and the last one, reduce greenhouse emissions.
Yeah, thank you. That's great. And the last one for this task is there are lots of things that we can all do to the environment. I think that it's clear and we should, there are lots of things we can do to protect the environment. Thank you guys for joining this task.
Thank you so much, Lisa.
Yeah, I just wanted to tell also that we've done a great job and we've discussed so many new things. And I hope that this knowledge will be useful for you in the future to care about the Earth and to acknowledge others about it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lisa. Could you please read the ideas, for what the Earth could tell people, what is possible what is possible to hear if you are our planet, So we have.
Do not cut the trees. I love them. It's from Marina. What will you do without me tomorrow? From Matvey. Stop hurting me the way you do. From Anna Savenko. Take care of me. I need this. Maria Leinik. Help me now. I'll help you tomorrow. From Diana Shalashna. I think that all these sentences, all these options are really great because they are correct, because all the damage that we do now to the Earth is quite an enormous one and is terrible, because we need to really to take care of it in order to live, in order to allow the next generations to live here too. Thank you guys for joining these activities with me, and see you soon.
Thank you, Lisa, so much for your great activities. I hope we will be eco-friendly and we will protect our planet from deforestation and different kinds of pollution and environmental problems. So next participant is Maria Lenik, Slovyansk Access Alumni, and the report is Access is a door to education in the United States of America. Please briefly, Marina. Yeah, thanks.
Hello everyone, I'm Maria and I want to tell you about career and education for teenagers. At classes with Access pupils, Access alumni talked about the opportunities of studying in the USA. We taught them how to apply to university in the USA, how to write motivation letter, and how to get help from administration. We found interesting websites that can help you to choose their faculty and how to apply to financial aid. Unbelievable, but you can use special websites that help you to find the university for studying different subjects in the big cities and in small towns. The meeting with Olena Danchuk, ambassador of the education of the USA, where we discussed the questions on why to apply for grants and scholarships to study in the USA. Destroyed the myths and stereotypes, talked about the unique attributes of US. Higher education application costs to consider and who is likely to get financial aid. And I have one activity. It's a game in which we can repeat our knowledges about different jobs. For example, I wear blue overalls. That's a big blue suit. We can choose this.
Okay, who wants to try?
And I use tools to mend cars. What's my job? Do you have some idea?
What is this?
Как же он будет на английском? Это...
Действительно.
Post
Yeah, really.
Postman. Postman.
Postman.
We can
Okay.
check. Oh. Something is not right. Maybe
Maybe he's tired. Maybe he's tired and he didn't have his
who
coffee.
is he? What is your idea?
Mechanic.
We can check. Oh. Where is his trousers? This? No. Yes, he is a mechanic. The next. I wear a green cap and a mask, a green gown and green trousers. This and maybe this. I help to make people better. What's my job?
Nurse or doctor.
Checking. Yeah, she's nurse or surgeon. Okay, thank you. You are beautiful.
Thank you so much. And I hope you will have a chance to participate in exchange program in the United States of America and study in the United States and see in real, with your real eyes how the system of education in the United States look like. And I wish you good luck in that. Don't be afraid and apply, always apply. Thank you, Maria, for your inspiration to continue study the educational system in the United States of America. And next participant is Diana Shalashная, Access alumni, and she will tell you about stop bullying lessons and violence prevention at English second language classes.
All right, so I will start sharing, and we will do a little activity also with you about bullying, true, false. And as I mentioned before, we conducted a couple of meetings which were about bullying, how to prevent bullying, how to stop it, what our personal actions should be in order to stop it completely. And now you can see my screen. Can you guys tell me what kinds of bullying do you see on these pictures? They are some of them are different, some of them are similar. What do you see?
Physical bullying.
Yeah, I agree with you. Physical bullying. Mm-hmm.
And
Gender bullying.
And physical, right? What else? What about the phone? The girl with the phone.
Psychical bullying.
Psychology bullying.
Psychology.
Yes, psychological. Cyberbullying in our technologies. What about here? You see one person on picture 4. On picture we see many people. Is it different? Different types of bullying, or is it like the same?
I think it's different because on the third picture, it's like public bullying because there are lots of people. And on the other side, there is only one girl, but it doesn't like make her faults less.
Yes, thank you very much. I totally agree with you. And I would like to ask you, guys, who do you think are bullies? Are they the coolest people in school? Are they girls or are they boys? Who can be a bully? The stronger person or the weaker person?
It can be everyone. It depends. It depends.
Yeah, it can be anyone. Yes, I agree. What about their self-esteem, confidence? What do you think? Is the bully the confident one, or on the other hand, very sad and repressed and wants to humiliate others? What do you think?
It's a really controversial question. So on the one hand, the person who bullies, he thinks that he's strong and he has an advantage of others. But I think truly deep down, it's also a person with a low self-esteem who harms others.
Oh yeah, thank you, thank you. And now let's play a game. It's a true or false edition. Let me click. Yes. So, true or false? Is it okay to bully others because they annoy you, or you say that they are weird?
Very quickly, guys.
False.
False. All right. Any other ideas? True, false? False. Okay. And you're right. It's totally false, of course. True or false? Can you bully someone unintentionally? So you don't want to bully someone, but you do it on accident.
False.
You think it's false? Okay. Maybe someone thinks it's true. Are there any people here?
Maybe false.
Maybe false. All
Maybe
right.
false too.
Maybe sometimes it's true when we say some rude words for our close people, but we don't want to harm them.
Yeah, let's check. And it's true. If we don't know someone else's background, for example, we are not accustomed to someone's culture, for example, and we can say something rude without even knowing that it's a bad thing. So now that we're in Access program, we are conscious about many things, and we know that something that we do can be bullying. True or false? Name calling is an example of emotional bullying when someone calls you names, different names.
Yes, it is. True.
Okay. Any other ideas?
True.
Yeah. Okay. Let's check. Right. Yep. You're absolutely right. And true or false? Sometimes people deserve to be bullied.
False.
Maybe.
I think it can be. It can be.
False. We have a controversial question here. So do you think can a person deserve to be bullied if a person is very annoying and you really want to bully them, so you think that the person deserves it? Is it true?
Probably he or she deserves, but we shouldn't do that.
Yes, right. I agree. And false, of course. No one deserves to be bullied. All of us deserve to have kind surrounding with no bullying, with no bad things done to us. And the last one, sometimes people who bully are just trying to get your reaction.
Yes,
That's
it's right.
true.
True.
I think that's true.
Yeah. And what kind of reaction are they trying to get?
Angry.
Yes, angry.
Negative reaction.
Yes, angry, negative, of course. So sometimes they don't want to maybe feel you bad, to make you feel bad, but maybe they want to see your negative reaction to someone's action. All right. Thank you guys very much. I am really glad that you know these basic rules of how not to be a bully, and I hope you'll be very kind and accepting in your communities.
Thank you, Diana, for your great activity. And if I were the Earth and we would discuss bullying at classes, I would say that I am round. This is Russian, maybe Ukrainian saying that it says "Земля круглая," and you should really think about people, and you should always remember that even if you are hurt yourself, you should not do anything bad to people around you. And I know that you are amazing and you are kind and you are good representatives of our country who will always stop bullying when you see the examples of it. Let me introduce Access alumnus from Bakhnmut. His name is Matvey. He is very active and he will tell you about volunteering as an integral part of his life.
Okay, so can you see my screen?
We can.
Yes, you can. Okay, so. Okay, so volunteering. So to talk about volunteering, we need to know what volunteering is. So what is volunteering? We define volunteering is any activity that involves spending time unpaid, doing something that aims to benefit the environment or someone, individuals or group other than, or in addition to close relatives. Like to your grandmother on some garden. Central to this definition is the fact that volunteering must be a choice freely made by each individuals. This can include formal activity undertaken through public, private, and volunteer organization, as well as informal community participation and social action. So why volunteering? People choose volunteering from a variety of reasons. For some, it offers it is the chance to give something back to the community or just make a difference to the people around them. So for others, it provides an opportunity to develop new skills or build an existing experience and knowledge. Regardless of the motivation, what unites them all is that they find it both challenging and rewarding. So some of the reasons people choose to volunteer: it makes it make a difference to lives of others. It is help the environment, feel valued and part of a team, spend quality time away from work or a busy lifestyle, and more and more and more. So why you should volunteer? Because volunteering, I think, helps students become competent, employable, and better meet their learning objectives. So volunteering is more than spending one's time actively participating in some kind of sections, activities. And it has a great impact on society as a whole. So volunteers are of great help to the community as they immerse themselves in a pool of opportunities. These opportunities are one reason why we need to encourage more students to volunteer. So by volunteering, students develop life skills and become well-rounded individuals. What skills are required for volunteering? So it is commitment. It is, of course, communication. It is compassion, leadership, strong work ethic, teamwork, time management. Who can add something? What skills?
Kindness. Kindness.
Kindness. Okay. Maybe teachers can add.
Respect to representatives of different generations,
Okay.
ethnic groups, yeah.
Okay, agree. So benefits of volunteering. Of course, this gain confidence of a person. It is make a difference. You can meet new people. You can feel yourself like a part of a community. Of course, you learn new skills. You take on a challenge, and of course, you just have fun because it's really funny sometimes to volunteer with others. So how to volunteer? To volunteer, you need to decide which causes you care about. It can be environment, people, animals. Identify the skills and knowledge you can offer, what you can do better than others. Create a volunteer resume. Determine how often you can volunteer, like once a week, one time per week, like, or rarely, or чаще. Oftener. So research volunteer opportunities in your community, in your city, or just in your country. Consider using a volunteer site. I will tell you later. So get all the relevant details for the volunteer position and apply for the volunteer position. Follow up after you apply. complete any required training, begin with a limited commitment, be professional, and of course, regularly assess your volunteer experience. So what countries are volunteering the most? Of course, on the top of it, it is United States. In the United States, after that, New Zealand, Norway, Canada, Australia, Netherlands, and so on. So best websites to find volunteer work. It is European Youth Portal. It is Service Civil International Organization. It is social media like Facebook, Instagram, Telegram, or others. It is Red Cross organization, or our like inside country organizations like GURT, Iskra, Spilka Forum, there on Facebook, and more and more and more. So, and now I want you to help me with some activities, activities about volunteering. So the first question is, what can volunteers do? So, boys and girls.
He helping other people who needs help.
Okay, what else?
Maybe improve their own skills, organizational skills, leadership skills.
Okay, can we care about animals? Can we do something else?
And
save the nature, maybe.
Of course.
He must love her work.
Love her work, of course. Okay, so benefits of volunteering. Do you know, or do you remember some benefits I've told you, or just another benefits? What can you?
Meeting new people. Sorry for interrupting.
Okay. Please continue. Okay, meeting new people. What can we do? What can we have from volunteering? Meeting new people. Okay. Can we learn some skills, like soft skills or hard skills? Yeah. What can we do else? Boys and girls.
Gain new experience that will be useful in the future.
New experience.
And confident.
Become confident. Okay.
Become confident. Yes.
Yeah, self-esteem. Okay. So and this activity, or of this activity, how to clean a lake area in 3 steps. I will show you an example. So the first step, like we have a question, how to clean a lake area in 3 steps. Step 1, I think step 1 is like find the lake. Yeah, task description, find the lake. We can search some lakes on social media, or just asking our friends or family. Step 2, we can create a group of people who want to clean this lake, and we need to buy some equipments. And step 3, we can clean this lake and task the description, like take off the garbage and make a report, like that. And so this situation, how to help an animal shelter in 3 steps. Step 1, who can tell me? What will the first thing you should do when you want to help to animals in animal shelter?
We can first of all find a shelter which is in our town or in our region that we can reach out to.
Find a shelter. Okay. Step 2.
Dana, you can answer, as I know that you did this with Access alumni and Access students in Slovyansk. What exactly maybe you have more steps that you have done, but just first 3 very briefly. You raise money, I think, for buying some, okay.
We found money to buy the things needed for the shelter. So probably step 2 would be to find out the needs of the shelter and then to find the resources where you can take those things, like we fundraise money. And our step 3 was finding volunteers coming to the shelter and giving out our energy and things.
Okay, thank you. So it's the end of my presentation.
Okay, Yulia, could you please represent our next Access alumni? Thank you, Matvey. It is really interesting, and volunteering is not only a part of your life, it's a part of the life of everyone who are present today with us. And I hope you guys will continue doing volunteering, help community in your future. So next one
Thank
is
you. Thank you, Marina. And our next representative of the alumni leaders is Karina Bogorilova from Bakhmut. She's going to tell us about promotion of healthy lifestyle, and to show some activities we did with the students at our lessons.
Okay, so hello everybody again. Firstly, I'd like to say thank you for this great project for organizers and sure for our best students. So I would like to tell you about our results of the topic healthy lifestyle in our classes, and I will show you the presentation. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Do it like this. So we lead our classes on healthy lifestyle. Nowadays, I think it is very important to teach young generation to how to keep fit and motivate them to do sport. We had 4 lessons on healthy lifestyle. We made tests what sports could be good for a person depending on their physical activity and style of life. Lessons, the learners reviewed the sports vocabulary, extended it with items of clothes and equipment that we needed to play various sports. Then we made posters about sport. The students also learned the vocabulary to speak about extreme sport, watched a story about an extreme sport, adventure camp, practiced we would like to structure and survived their classmates. Finally, we watched a story about school sports day and designed their own sport. They watched a football-related story and wrote their team. So stay healthy, and I'm going to do an activity with you. So I hope that our lessons were full of important information and fun activities, and we're trying to do our best to make your classes comfortable. So I would like to refresh and summarize the information that we learned about healthy lifestyle. So your task is to complete the slogans about healthy lifestyle that you can see on our screens, on your screens. And I will read the statements and you should choose the most suitable option. So let's start. The first statement is we should say to junk food. What we should say, yes or no?
No to junk food.
Yes, thank you. That's correct answer. And we are moving to the next. We should avoid healthy or junk food.
Healthy, because junk is bad food. Как их там называют? Пустая еда, да? Переводится.
Avoid, guys. What is avoid? Okay, junk
or fast food.
Yeah, fast food.
We should avoid junk food. We should eat only healthy food to become strong and stay strong. We should eat healthy or junk food.
Healthy.
Healthy, sure. Thank you.
Healthy, yes.
Yeah. The next, we should drink milk or cold drink every day.
Milk.
Milk. Why do you think so?
Because cold drink it's very hard.
Okay, thank you. We should eat vegetables and fruits or junk foods.
Vegetables and fruits.
Vegetables and fruits. Okay, thank you, Zahar. Maybe another person can help us,
Oh,
not
okay,
only you
okay.
today.
I'm sorry.
That's okay, thank you. Famous proverb, it is an pizza or apple a day keeps the doctor away.
Apple, apple.
Apple. Sure, apple.
Yes.
Okay. We should eat our meal or snacks on time.
Meal.
Meal, sure, it is very important. Yeah. And our result is 100. So I guess that we will be strong and healthy as we are now. So thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much. It's really
And
great. Julia?
And I'm sorry, but I think that Anna has a problem with the internet connection. She texted me that she blew a fuse and she couldn't join back because of the power. Something is wrong with the electricity. Unfortunately, because she's ready and she was going to give the presentation. But that's life.
Okay, no problem. And we actually come to the final part of our ceremony. And I want to give a word to Professor Timothy Collins, who will invite Cultural Affairs Assistant U.S. Embassy in Ukraine, Lilia Shila, for our for great words for our students and the certificates. Yeah.
Kim, I guess you are muted.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Well, it was really great to see all of your projects, and all of the topics were so interesting and inspirational. It's now my pleasure to turn it over to my colleague and co-worker at the U.S. Embassy, Lilia Shilo, who is the manager of the Access program for us in Ukraine and its heart and soul. Lilia?
Okay, thank you, Kim. Thank you for introducing me. I work with the Regional English Language Officer Timothy Collins at the U.S. Embassy on supporting English language programs in Ukraine. It was a special pleasure working on this great Access alumni project with our Project Harmony partners, with Access teachers Marina and Yulia, and our American specialist Anna Chiriani-Dean. It is wonderful that our Access alumni were able to share their knowledge with youth in their region, and with Anna's help learned to become the teachers. It was great to learn about alumni's experience and successes. And it was also cool to listen to our participants' presentations and to know more about what they were able to learn and how they use good English skills now. So we congratulate our alumni and all the participants with successful completion of this project. English skills will help you in your studying, communication, and achieving your future goals. And I hope that you'll continue using future opportunities available through the embassy. We have academic exchange programs sponsored by US government. I've noticed that some of your alumni have already told you about different exchange opportunities, but you should also remember that US government programs are fully funded by State Department, and those who win the competition, they can travel to the United States, and these trips will be covered by US government. So these programs include FLEX for high school students, and also there are two programs for undergraduate students. They are called UGRAD and SUSI, Study of the United States Institutes. And I'll put our address where you can find the website for more information about these programs in the chat. And also I would like to mention our featured program, which is called America House. It offers lots of interesting opportunities for youth, including TED Talks in English, English game nights, short stories club, virtual English club, which discusses contemporary topics in English, and many more opportunities. We hope to see you in some of our future programs and wish you good luck in your future endeavors. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And I will share my screen. And Timothy Collins and Lilia Schiller will present the U.S. Embassy letters of acceptance to the students. And I think we can start. Which town will we choose first?
Whatever.
We have 2 certificates for our wonderful teachers.
Oh, really? Okay, so we can start with this lady.
Marina.
So yes, yeah, we provide certificate of appreciation for the great work of our access teachers, Marina Shevchenko and Yulia Gordienko. Thank you both of you.
Thank you.
Thank you. 1 second.
And the next set of certificates will be provided for our alumni who were involved in this wonderful project. Matvey
Gulidov.
Yeah.
I don't see the names on the screen.
Second. Yeah.
Okay. Matvey Gulidov. Next. Катерина Демко, Олексій Лінков, Катерина Похарєлова, Софія Прикоп, Ганна Савенко, Емілія Глущенко, Ігнатов Олексій, Анна Степаненко. And the next set of certificates are prepared for our participants of this project.
Okay, Zahar Popov, our most active student, access student.
Our star.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Zahar. Veronika
Zhuzhukina.
Congratulations. Марія Коваленко, Еммі Осипенко, Таїсія Боєва, Анастасія Марченко, Єлизавета Маципура, Максим Гетьман, Анастасія Співак, Анастасія Шевченко, Анна Карнаух, Катерина Савченко, Валерія Симонова, Валерія Гмиря, Софія Мартишева, Вероніка Мартишева. And that's it, right?
Yeah.
So we congratulate all of the participants and alumni with this wonderful completion of the project.
Slovyansk
Access Alumni.
It was Bakhnmut.
Yeah.
And we have one more set for Slovyansk. Okay. Ольга Вербовата, Олександра Газбенко,
Thank you.
Катерина Гринь, Марія Олійник, Софія Остроушко, Діана Шалашна, Валерія Шалашна, Юрій Шевченко, Данил Щербина, Анастасія Мазурік, Єлизавета Шевченко.
These are access alumni. And,
Access alumni, yes.
And
And
now,
the next.
Our access students, yeah.
Альбіна Кажахметова, Денис Галденко, Богдан Євстігнєєв, Дмитро Нестеров, Ганна Самойленко, Катерина Ткачова, Єлизавета Киреєва, Євген Мінаков, Єгор Руденко, Кіра Чедаєва, Євгенія Надворна, Андрій Дем'янко, Денис Дем'янко, Олександра Черніцина, Вероніка Любко, Дар'я Дронь, Вікторія Антюхова, Софія Шаповал, Анастасія Пономаренко, Влас Садовник. That's what's the last. So congratulations all Slovyansk and Bakhmut participants.
Thank you, Lilia, so much. And
thank you.
I think this is not only certificate for us, it's a great experience, it's wonderful lessons, great friends from different countries, amazing emotions. It's actually the first time when we had a project where our access pupils could be teachers, and imagine what we felt with Yulia, like
at
how we should,
at
the beginning, and how we should teach students to teach. So it's a great experience that we have. Now we are also not afraid to have participation in the next project of Access alumni students and Access students and those who are pupils of secondary school. This is a project that unites countries, that unites generations. We had so many great ideas, and this is unstoppable process, and all the activities that you mentioned in your reports, and you should continue doing, because it's a really cool job. And I personally congratulate you with this, and I hope that this experience will never be a wasting of your time. You should be sure that with the knowledge of the English language and all your activities that you do, you will get a chance to participate in projects abroad. You will get a chance to represent Ukraine at conferences, as you mentioned, and be simply a nice person. Be kind to those who gave you birth, to your families, to members of your community, and together we will see their better perspectives of development, not only us, but our country. And you do a good job nonstop. Yulia, some words.
Okay, thank you so much. My congratulations to everybody who participated and who supported us, because I think without the support from the United States Embassy and from everybody involved, from Harmony Organization and all our coordinators and Lilia, and Anna, and so that is, sorry if I haven't named everybody. I think it wouldn't be possible, but we managed, we coped with all the challenges, I hope, and our students will be successful, and that's the most important thing. They've learned much, and I think that's the beginning, and it can be a push for them. Because if you're active, you will survive, and you will overcome whatever there is in front of you. And so good luck to everybody. Stay safe and happy, as I always say to my students.
Thank you so much, Yulia. Some words, Timothy and Lilia, maybe in the end for our great students and for our coordinators.
Well, again, thanks to you all. We hope that we continue to hear from you. We hope that you'll stay in touch with your teachers, and also that you'll use some of our other resources, like our Relo Facebook page, the American English at State Facebook page. And please stay in touch and be good.
Thank you so much, Timothy. Thank you so much.
You.
Yeah, thank you. So we will finish our ceremony. We wish you good luck and see you soon at our classes. Thank you for being with us today, and I wish you success in your future holiday, because I know that it was a little bit difficult for us to gather all of you, as you are on holidays and you want to relax. But I hope that with a new energy you will get in summer, you will be really powerful and study the English language and make our country better. Thank you, US Embassy. Thank you, dear coordinators, for your great support and your work. Without you, it won't be possible. And I also thank to our parents, to our children, and those who supported us within this 1 year of great experience, great lessons, and real life that is possible online.
Thank you again. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
very much.
Thank you.